Level 1, the captive. Your story begins in chains. You might have been a prisoner of war, captured during Rome's relentless expansion. Maybe you were taken from Gaul, Thrace, or Germania. Or worse, you were a Roman citizen, condemned for a crime, sold into the arena as punishment. Either way, you've been stripped of your name. You are now property, sold to a lanista, a gladiator trainer and owner. You're transported to a ludus, a gladiator school. High walls surround it. Guards watch every move. Escape? Almost impossible. Inside you meet others like you. Some are terrified, some are hardened. A few seem almost proud. They've survived long enough to become something more. You haven't. Not yet. Level 2, the recruit. Training begins immediately. You're malnourished, weak, and exhausted, but none of that matters. Wooden swords are shoved into your hands. You're forced to strike, block, repeat. Again, again, again. Every mistake earns punishment. Your instructors, often former gladiators, are ruthless. They know what awaits you in the arena. If you don't learn discipline here, you'll die out there. You sleep in cramped cells. You eat barley porridge, earning the nickname horderie, barley men. It's cheap, filling, and designed to bulk you up. Because here's the truth. You are not being trained to fight like a soldier. You are being trained to perform. Level 3, the novice fighter. Your first fight is coming, and you are not ready. You're assigned a type, your identity in the arena. Maybe you become a murmillo, with a heavy shield and gladius, or a rutirius, armed with a net and trident, or a secutor, designed specifically to hunt the rutirius. Each style has strengths, each has weaknesses, and once assigned, you rarely change. You step into a small training arena, not the grand amphitheater, just a proving ground. Across from you stands another novice. He looks just as afraid. The signal is given. You hesitate. He doesn't. The fight is clumsy, brutal, chaotic. This isn't choreography. It's survival. You slip, you panic, you swing wildly, and somehow you win. Not because you're skilled, but because you didn't die. Level 4, the arena debut. Now comes the real test, the crowds. You enter a massive amphitheater, perhaps even the Colosseum itself. Tens of thousands of spectators roar above you. This is no longer training, this is spectacle. Animals are brought out, executions may happen before your fight. The crowd is restless, hungry. Then it's your turn. You face a more experienced opponent now. He knows how to pace himself. He knows how to read fear. He sees yours instantly. The fight is longer this time, more controlled. You remember your training, your stance, your guard, your breathing. Steel clashes. Sand kicks up. The crowd reacts to every move. You land a strike. So does he. At some point, one of you falls. If it's him, the crowd decides his fate. And if it's you pray they show mercy. Level 5, the survivor. You've lived through multiple fights. That alone makes you valuable. Now things change. You're fed better, treated slightly better. Your lanista sees profit in you. You're no longer expendable. You're an investment. The crowd begins to recognize you. They cheer when you enter, or they boo. Either way, you matter now. You start to understand the rhythm of combat. You learn when to strike, when to wait, when to entertain, because survival isn't just about winning, it's about pleasing the audience. A dramatic fight might spare your opponent. A boring victory might cost you everything. Level 6, the veteran. Years pass. Yes, years. Despite the odds, you're still alive. Now you're a veteran. A doctor might even use you to train others. New recruits look at you with awe or envy. You've seen countless men die, friends, rivals, brothers in arms. You've learned to detach, to focus, to survive. Your body, however, tells a different story. Scars cover your skin, old wounds ache. Every fight takes more out of you. But you're smarter now. You don't waste energy. You don't panic. You control the pace. You are no longer prey. You are a professional. Level 7, the champion. Few reach this stage. You are a champion. Your name, whatever remains of it, is known across the city. You might even be celebrated, admired, desired. Yes, desired. Gladiators, despite their status, could become celebrities. Women sought them out. Graffiti praised them. You are both slave and star. You earn prize money. You might even accumulate enough wealth to buy better conditions. But every fight still carries risk, because the higher you climb, the harder you fall. Level 8, the Rudiarius, freedom or something like it. One day, after years of survival, it happens. You are awarded a rudie, a wooden sword. It is the symbol of freedom. You are no longer a slave. You are a Rudiarius. The crowd cheers. The lanista nods. You've earned your release. But here's the twist. Many gladiators choose to stay. Why? Because outside the arena, you are nothing. Inside it, you are everything. Some become trainers. Others return as paid fighters, no longer slaves, but still risking death. Freedom, it turns out, is complicated. The shadow of rebellion. Not all gladiators accepted their fate. Some fought back. The most famous among them, Spartacus, a Thracian gladiator who escaped, led a massive slave revolt and shook the foundations of Rome itself. For a moment, it seemed possible that men like you could break free. But the rebellion was crushed. Thousands were executed. And the games continued. The end of the arena. For centuries, gladiators remained a cornerstone of Roman entertainment. But times changed. As the empire evolved, and as new beliefs spread, these brutal spectacles began to fade. By the 5th century, the games were largely gone. The arena fell silent. Your life as a gladiator was never truly your own. You were bought, trained, displayed, risked. But within that brutal system, you found something else. Skill, resilience, identity. You weren't just a victim, you were a survivor. And in a world built on spectacle, survival was the greatest victory of all. If you enjoyed this journey through the brutal, fascinating world of Roman gladiators, and want to experience more history like this, subscribe and step into the past with us again.